In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team for under 1 million MT right now in NBA 2K25 my team. So if you guys have around a million MT to spend and you guys are looking to build the best team possible, this is, in my opinion, if you guys have a million MT, the best squad you guys can build. But I do understand that's a lot of MT for one singular squad and a lot of MT to have right now in my team. If you guys want to go check out my other squad builders, I got the best team for 500k and also the best team for about 250k and the best team for about 100,000 MT, but I will be updating those over the next probably week or so, just because the market is coming down quite a bit. So some of those cards might even be cheaper and might be able to change up the squad even more. So just wanted to get you guys this video here. I know a lot of people have been asking for what's the best team for a million MT, 750k, somewhere around that price tag. So in my opinion, at the starting point guard position, we are going to be spending our most amount of MT, and I think if you have a million MT to spend, I think Stephon Castle is a great pickup at the point guard position. In my opinion, he is the 5th best point guard in this game, and I think he's probably one of the most worth it point guards in this entire game, just because if we're talking about the best point guards, it's cards like 100 overall Shea, 100 overall MJ, 100 overall Penny. Those cards are what, 4 million MT, 3 million MT, 2 million MT. Like, I'm not sure how much those 100 overalls cards go for exactly, but Stephon Castle to me is on that level of point guard. Like, yes, he's not as good as Penny, he's not as good as MJ, he's not as good as Shea, but like with the Pro 2 fade and how good his jump shot is on very quick and his dribble sigs being really good and being an amazing defender, he's on that level for about 300,000 MT where he can compete and pretty much guard all three of those point guards. And you know, it's not like he's a bad offensive card as well. I think Stephon Castle, for his price, is probably the best value point guard in this entire game, just because he's able to compete with the best point guards and only go for 300k compared to the millions of MT that those cards do go for. So I think for this team, for about a million MT, I know we're spending a lot at the point guard position, but I do think Stephon Castle is definitely worth it. Now at the starting shooting guard position, this card has come down a crazy amount in price, is going to be Pink Diamond Dr. J. This card's only like 35,000 MT on Xbox and is seriously a card that can compete again with a lot of the top tier shooting guards in this game. 6'7" at the 2, 6'11" wingspan, good enough defensively. He's a great slasher still to this day, and I do like his dribble sigs. I think his movement is good. That Kawhi Leonard behind the back, you know, just his actual movement in game is really good, and I do like his jump shot. I think his jump shot's good. I think once this card gets a 100 overall, I think and if he can play the point guard position, he might be one of the best point guards in my team. But I think for right now, Dr. J for 35,000 MT is a great pickup for a squad like this. And then to put next to Stephon Castle and Dr. J, we're going to be going for Pink Diamond Michael Beasley. And we just have so much offense between these three cards, but I think we still have enough defense with Stephon Castle being our lockdown. Dr. J can kind of guard the secondary ball handler. And then yeah, Michael Beasley's not a great defensive card, but like the offense we get with Beasley, he's going to run our offense. He's 6'9" at small forward, 7-foot wingspan. I seriously think might have the best jump shot in the game. The Cameron Thomas base, the Colin Sexton upper on quick timing. It just feels like the perfect speed. It is so easy to time. And then I also do really like his fade of the Cameron Thomas fade. He's got the Jalen Green dribble style. He's got really good movement across the board. The Darius Garland behind the back is amazing. Booker escape is still pretty good. So all around, Michael Beasley for 75k, 80,000 MT, I think is really worth it. He's still one of the best offensive cards in my team. And then at the starting power forward position is going to be Galaxy Bodino. I think he's the perfect all-around power forward in this game for about 60,000 MT. Like, he's a power forward card that can compete against the Dark Matter D-Robs of the world, the Dark Matter Chets, the Dark Matter Embiids, the Dark Matter Hakeems. Like, he can compete with those cards. Not saying he's better or anywhere near as good as those cards, but I do think he's able to compete and hold his own. His defense is really good. His player model is elite, being a 6'11" power forward with that 7'3" wingspan. I do like his jump shot quite a bit. He's got some movement if you need him to, but like, just as an all-around traditional power forward, playing defense, setting good screens, rolling to the basket, good in the pick and pop. I think this card, he grabs a lot of rebounds. He gets really good rebounding animations, 94 in the rebounding category, has tons of good Hall of Fame defensive badges. I think if we're trying to limit our MT, like we're not able to spend tons of MT at every single position, I think Dino Raja is that perfect power forward. And then of course, guys, at the center position, we got to go for Pink Diamond Wemby. I mean, he's just so worth it, and he's gone down quite a bit in price. Like, Pink Diamond Wemby, I believe nowadays is only going for about like 200 to 225k for a base version of this card, and you can probably get a badged up one for like 250 to 300,000 MT, which I think is really worth it for Wemby. I mean, he's still 7'4" at center. He still has the most uncontestable jump shot in this entire game. Like, if you guys have used Pink Diamond Wemby, played against him, For whatever reason, it's either Wemby's upper or Wemby's base. It is just uncontestable in game, and that seriously makes a huge difference. Like, you can just shoot over the top of any single card with Pink Diamond Wemby, and I think that's an underrated kind of fact and an underrated thing about Wemby that people don't really talk about. You know, they might look at this card and think he's slow or doesn't really have the highest of jump shot rating or doesn't have the quickest of release, but he's able to shoot over the top of every single card in my team. And I think that is a huge factor of why Pink Diamond Wemby is still one of the best center cards in the game. So in my opinion, guys, this starting lineup is super complete. We got great defense with cards like Stephon Castle. Dino can play great defense. Wemby's a beast on the interior. And then we have great offensive scoring with Michael Beasley. Dr. J can chip in for some points. Stephon Castle can score the basketball. And then Wemby's always going to score points for you just because, again, he's got that crazy good gem shot. He's an absolute beast on the interior. And Dino's going to score for you wide open in the catch and shoot. He can roll to the basket, get good standing dunk animation. So yes, this starting lineup is expensive, and maybe we got to go a little bit cheaper off the bench here, but still, I think the starting lineup is definitely worth running. Off the bench, we got Pink Diamond Dyson Daniels. He's just a great budget point guard for like 30,000 MT, maybe 25K, depending on when you're looking at the market. He's a 6'7" point guard, 6'11" wingspan. He's just going to be here for defense. He's got great height at the point guard position. He's an elite level defender, 99 steal, 97 perimeter, tons of good Hall of Fame defensive badges. He's got a good enough jump shot. He's got pretty good dribble sigs. I mean, you can't really ask for much more at the point guard position. And then next to him at the shooting guard and small forward spot, I think these two Dark Matters that go for like just barely above 100K, I think are really worth it. We got Dark Matter George Gerving and also Dark Matter Terry Dishinger. And these cards, I think, are both great at their positions. 6'7" shooting guard, 6'10" wingspan. He's going to play great defense. He's a great slashing card. I really do like his jump shot. I think he's got great dribble sigs across the board. His movement is good, and he, for just like 100,000 MT, is really worth his price if you're just looking for an all-around beast at the shooting guard position. And I think that's exactly what we need off the bench here. And then Terry Dishinger, again, for around 100,000 MT, maybe a little bit more, like 125 at the most. I know he's only 6'7" at small forward with a 6'11" wingspan, and I know a lot of people think that is definitely concerning and definitely undersized, and it for sure is. I mean, 6'7" at small forward is definitely undersized, but this card's animations, I mean, that jump shot is elite. The dribble sigs are amazing. The Trey escape, the Jimmy Butler size up, the Kawhi behind the back, like, his movement is so good, his jump shot is so good, his stats and his badges are still amazing, that yes, I know he's undersized at the small forward position, but I still think he is so good at the small forward position, is one of the best small forwards in this game. And then for the power forward and center spot, we're going to be going for Pink Diamond Kel'el Ware and Pink Diamond Kristaps. These cards have come down quite a bit in price. Kel'el Ware is like under 20K. Kristaps is like 35,000 MT. He's a 7'2" center card, so he's got height. He's got a really good jump shot. Kel'el Ware is just that perfect power forward, sort of like Dino, where they just play good defense. You know, they have good height. You know, they can definitely roll to the basket, get good standing dunk animations, and both have really good jump shots that if they're wide open in the pick and pop or just wide open spotting up at the 3-point line, they're going to be able to green very consistently. So in my opinion, guys, for around 1 million MT, sometimes when you look at the market, maybe it's a bit higher. Maybe that seems like 1.1 or 1,050,000 MT, or maybe it's even cheaper. Maybe it's about 950K, or it's about that 1 million MT mark. It's somewhere in that 1 million MT price point. And I think for the budget, this is, in my opinion, the best team you guys can build. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the squad, what you guys would change about it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.